Wrong. Everyone's already here, so I might as well say hi. Everyone's already here. We're not doing YouTube today just because, like last time, there are just lots of weird YouTube people in terms of like dealing with people not familiar with streaming, I guess, or whatever. I just didn't feel like doing it because I haven't felt like streaming at all lately, but like I wanted to. I wanted to actually like stream something, so I forgot. I've like pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, yeah. But hello, Jury. Hello, Mystic. Hello, Sleep Sheepy. Hello, Milky. Hello, Corey. Hi. Do I have plans of what we're gonna talk about? No, I do not. A good thing news though, Pokemon breeding is now only 3 minutes, so that's exciting. And we've got sleepy music, but it won't always be sleepy music. You know, it'll update. Well, how is everyone tonight? I have my contacts in. I got new contacts, or like I had contacts and then they weren't so great, so we got a different prescription because he's doing it trial and error, so I can like get off the shelf contacts that are not like too expensive, but if need be, we can get custom contacts. So these are like better, but like not the best. Okay, there's jokes somewhere, but I'm too lazy for said joke. I don't know what you're referencing, as always. Hello. I've got new eyes. Can see my eyes. That was last stream. I had that too, but you know, sleepy music. Don't worry, we'll get to the fun music. And I guess may not be here, but Hershey subscribed at some point in time while I was away. So thank you, Hershey. I need to see a vision doctor at some point. I can still see fine, but it's not what it used to be. Yeah, the reason that we went is because like my vision's like okay, but my astigmatism has gotten so bad that like I can't really drive at night because the lights are just too like in your face, or the way that lights, they turn into like little starry flares when you have astigmatism, and it makes it really hard to see driving at night. How long do you think you and your doctor will be trying different contacts before you find the right one? He said, we can go like what I the fitting fee that I paid. We can go however long. If it takes 6 weeks to find the right exact ones we want, it'll take 6 weeks. I'm also getting a pair of glasses, which should be in Friday or Monday. That should be the perfect thing as well. So, Starburst. Yeah, I got one too. All the little or big plus and X shapes are where the lights are. Yeah. It's almost really pretty if you're in a cafe with lots of like string lights. It's almost very pretty, but in terms of usefulness, it's bad. It's bad. So I need to see a doctor some way. Yeah. Because I know that these aren't like perfect. Let me sleep in this because Rico wanted to sleep. Um, it is really pretty until they get in the way. Yeah. Yeah. I have like lots of good rolls already, but like I'm just kind of like maybe gonna get a shiny, see if I can, and keeping any perfect IVs along the way. I don't have a timer this time, but it's fine. My ears are hot. It's like 50, it's 55 degrees and I have my window open just because I'm so hot all the time. So I also like paced and almost ran because my parents are in the bowling alley. So I just like paced or almost ran listening to music. So I'm heated up a little bit, which is good. But I also just run hot. Like I sat outside with the t-shirt in 40-degree weather just for a little bit to calm down yesterday. Cuz I was having a bad time yesterday. But we got it. We ended up okay. But yeah, seeing the eye doctor is important just cuz like it's really weird that having glasses is not treated as like a disability just cuz it's really common. It's really hard to deal with to like see, but for some reason glasses have been tagged as luxury items, like glasses frames and stuff are tagged as luxury items or non-essential insurance, and it's just like, if I can't see anything, I can't participate in society very well because it requires driving and things like that. Um should be treated as like basic disability insurance, but it's not. So we're paying with like care credit and other stuff. Mood, yeah. Driving, reading, crossing the street. Yeah. I love it when the chat talks to each other. It's really nice. Makes me happy. Hit me. Corey has no icon. The chat, I don't know if it's maybe because I have it lower, the chat seems kind of small, but like, it, I don't know, there's a lot of chats recently, especially Bakma chat, like resist being small or being bigger, and it's like, please be bigger. So I can make it even bigger. I'm not sure. I'm a stick figure trapped in a blue room. Yes, yes you are. Let's see. What is this? This is a Stream Ninja. What are the properties? I overwrote something somewhere. I don't want to look at it. I don't remember. We raise our arms to look bigger. It looks pretty good. It's just that I have it like on a small section where I have the chat next to it. Because if it's just chatting, I'm just gonna have that there and have Minecraft on a different monitor. And we're trying to make sure we sleep in Minecraft so we can get to the super blue moon, which I may or may not be participating in. We'll pull it up if we need to. Which means, let me studio mode. Let's go to full screen game and make sure like the art's not going and the game is actually Minecrafted. Oops. Oh, why is it such an odd size? I'm playing with the thing. Like that. Something like that. You get a studio mode. Okay. I think that still changed it. Yeah, it still changed it. That's good. Alright. Alright, good. If we get to the super blue moon. The only bad thing about sitting here with my PC is that like I can't see the daylight. I have to like leave and then kind of like look up and be like, oh, it's daylight. I should stick it where somewhere I can see daylight, or like put a clock right there. What does it take to make a clock? Clock and item frames. Let's see. Gold, gold, gold. I actually don't think I have any gold. I have no gold. Never mind. I'm not making a clock. I don't got no gold. I could probably ask someone for something. Oh, I think you already upped it. Look. Up what? Oh, the chat size? It's been upped. It's just, it depends. It's more upped than what the original one is. But yeah, I don't really quite have, any blocks in the ceilings you can tap replace for glass. No, because, looked it up. Yeah, JEI. You know, because this is under my house. So I'd have to, like, get rid of my floor and then go up. Like, I can bring the PC, upstairs, like my PC and my stool. Actually, I can, like, do this. Here, let's take the PC. And it's a good window I have. Let's could be kind of weird in here. And do I have a apricot trapdoor anywhere? I can't. Oh, this is in the way. This is weird. This is not the aesthetic that I had. Here, I have my PC next to my bed. That's how it works in my actual life. Whoops. Okay, I need a trapdoor first, though. I should have plenty. Or not, I don't. Getting distracted. Oh, it's just that? Oh, okay. It's hard to see on the different monitor. Yeah, that'll change, right? Wait, what happened to my other trapdoor? Oh, hold on. Can I have 2 trapdoors? Oh, there it is. Oh, that doesn't work. On that side. Fuck. On this side. I'm getting distracted. No, wait. I want it on that side. There we go. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Nessie. Hello. Well, excuse me, Nina. Oh, because I'm not using YouTube. I know. I'm sorry I'm not using your platform of choice, but I didn't want to deal with the randos. I mean, there can be randos in Twitch, but it's not as... Like, you're supposed to want randos for growth or whatever, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I guess I don't have to even face the PC. Oops. The Twitch randos are more sane. Yeah, they are more sane. They're on a streaming site, so they're used to it. YouTube is normal people on a video site that may come across a stream that don't quite understand how streams work. I'm gonna move just move this over a little bit. Like, it's fine if you guys go over. It's fine. I think it's fine. Probably because people on Twitch are looking for games to watch while YouTube has a lot more going on. True. I want to say, saying Twitch viewers comparatively. Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't want the thing over there, is because it's actually kind of hard to see. Twitch viewers comparatively are saner than random YouTubers. I finally recovered, and after 2 days of not knowing what to do with my life, I can assure you, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I already started with your fan art now that I'm trying something new. Did you see my newest art that was kind of more based on this model? Did you see that one I posted yesterday? Today? Yesterday? It's not a good thing, but it does affect my choices of not feeling like streaming to YouTube right now. I didn't, let me check. Yeah, I don't remember what random shit I've said before that, but should be my last media post. Maybe. So I mean, I can plug my own artwork in my Mastodon by linking it. Let me find it. Why is everything loading slow? Where's my... There we go. Bup, 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 bup. There you go. If you want to check out my newest art. I mean, I can put it on screen too. I'm stupid. I can do that too. I'll do that. Because I showed, I think, add existing. That one. No, that's... You know, I like that one, but that's not what I want, actually. Let's see. What 5x? Whoops, too big. Let's go with 3x. 2x. Yeah, just kind of more, like, the face is longer. I would like this model's face to be longer. If I pull in the blender, I think I can get it to work a little bit better. Where are you going with such a slang? um I think I can make this model like a little bit hopefully make like the face a little bit more longer, because I like that the way, because it's based on the 3D model I use, but I like it a lot. I like that face shape a lot better than the kind of wide cute girl for this one, even though I have large eyes. And I did edit the palette a little bit more. It's more related to this and not having the blue background, like the blue in it, which the blue is kind of cool, but I did it was a nice time to kind of base it off the 3D model instead of trying to force the 3D to look like my other one, because obviously my hair that I draw that's really fluffy and random does not maybe go the best into 3D. So I should do some work on the 3D model. It's a journey to start, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. I need to look up some guides specifically on how to do like the high poly stuff, because I was looking at low poly stuff, and that's like a different thing, because you don't have like clothes over clothes. You tend to have it like, I mean, this thing is definitely, you know, just body paint, whatnot. 8-day blue moon. Oh, we gotta sleep. Wait, I have a bed. I mean, this is a server of streamers. They're aware that people stream. It's a server of streamers, but like not a lot of us actually stream it, which is very funny. Rika says, "Hi chat, I love you." Blender, powerful tool in the hands of someone who knows what the hell is doing. Yeah, like I don't need this in my face anymore. Yeah. It's just been a while. Like I started a donut tour tutorial and got pretty far, and then I was just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. So I abandoned it halfway through, and I'm like, I gotta figure out where I am in the tutorial and finish my stupid donut. Because it talks about like subsurface modifiers and things like that. I mean to plug anyone, but Rainhead does some good clothing mod tutorial stuff for fitting things for low poly end-up models. Rainhead. That sounds good. Because I found a video that talked about like all Blender stuff, because I also want to learn all of Blender, not just to edit my VTuber model. I would like to do stuff with, you know, lighting, shading, generative images, things like that. That's kind of on my like radar for new skills to learn and go through streaming while doing it. I just haven't had the attention span during the day to do that, and I have a lot of commissions I need to work on before then. But I might do some anyways, just to get my brain active, because I think I'm really sluggish on my commissions right now because my brain is not active. Because while my wrist was healing, I didn't want to do anything. 3D models, but I've liked the tutorials best when it comes to Blender. But yeah, all Blender things are labor intensive. Yeah, I love having to have a desktop PC to render stuff and not feel like my laptop's gonna die. Oh yeah. My PC's going good. It seems to be good. No problems, no USBs disconnecting and things like that. So hopefully reworking it all worked the way I wanted it. Delicious Dr. Pepper that I don't have a lot of, which means I need to sleep tonight. But then my mom has Dr. Pepper, so I have to go get them out myself tomorrow. Oh, the life of having Dr. Peppers. I need to stop. Learn how to use Blender someday. Yeah, it took me like 3 tries to ever get used to it. And then I finally like did get used to it. But then you kind of have to remember each time you go back, if you remember stuff each time. So if it takes more than 1 try, just keep going. You don't have to give up, things like that. So, yeah. I don't think I'm close to a payout on Twitch for VStream. I just thought about that just because, like, I don't have a lot of extra cash, but I do have a commission I just talked about, so I think I'd be able to get a little bit of money in my bank account to not feel like barren. So should be good. I know there's some in PayPal, but I still have to switch over some of my PayPal payments into my giving up is choice, but you know what else is choice? What to eat for breakfast. But I have a lot of the things that are my payments are going through my PayPal debit card, which used to connect to my bank account, but then they were like, no, we're not doing that anymore. You have to have in your PayPal balance. It's like, I'm not keeping anything in my PayPal balance. What's wrong with you? So I need to move all of those things onto my actual card. I think Obsidian Sync didn't go through and some other things. So the good thing about when it goes through PayPal, it's just like, oh yeah, I couldn't do it. It doesn't like overdraft me because it's not like a bank or whatever. Yeah, I need to move those over because I got my card. I got an actual card, which actually was kind of an ordeal because it acted like I'd never had a card for that account ever. So it had to be through mail, and it's just like, or not, you can't do express mail. I'm like, okay, I had a card, I just didn't use it for a long time. But I need to do that, and I need to call Nelnet because student loan payments, I guess, already resumed. But I forgot about it because, like, I got an email that was from the government that was like, hey, things are doing it, your service providers know that, make sure they contact you and blah blah blah. And I tried to get in and it was like, I don't know. They're like, we don't have any phone number or email to verify who you are, please call us. I'm like, I don't want to call, I'm gonna send an email. And I sent the email like help at something else that I found, and then never got a response. And then I did it again just now after reading on Lemmy that like almost 1 million people have missed their first payment back on the student loans. And and then yeah, so I did a different email form, and then it said, thank you for your email, we'll respond as soon as we can. 1 minute later, because we're inundated with requests, we can't answer your email individually, so here's things we think might help, which is log in. And it's like, or just call us. And she's like, I don't want to call, why can't you just hire someone to read emails? Text is so much faster. Because if you're just like, well, they need to verify who you are, they don't have any information about me. They don't have my phone number. They don't have my email address. I guess they don't have my physical address to tell me that I've missed a payment. Like, I haven't gotten like a letter from them either. So like, they have nothing to verify who I am besides my social security number. So it doesn't matter if it goes through email or phone calls. They don't know. They don't know who I am. So, because I said it in the email, but they're not reading the emails at all. They're just simply not reading the emails at all. Which is like, fuck you. Fuck you. I had a mental health service that allowed for telecommunications, asked me to identify myself to change my phone number. The issue is, there is no information in that account. It's like, how do I verify myself? There's nothing. What are they comparing it to? Nothing. They just want you to say something, and it's just like, try to point this out. And they just wanted me to do it. It's like, how am I supposed to verify myself? If you have no information on me, anyone could call in and you never know. They wanted me to photo my ID. Oh. And several other things. Thing is, my account didn't even have my name. How do you have a mental health service allowed for telecommunications that didn't even have your name on it? Yeah, there's nothing to compare to. The ID of who? Weird. There's a lot of gaps in systems that are just like, how did this happen? And you're definitely just going, that's the reason there's like scams of where people like will call based on somebody else and they'll just accept it if you give them enough information or try. They'll just accept it. And my therapist said, wait, let's just make a new account. Oh, because it was a middleman service type of thing. Just make a new account. Yeah, at that point, if that account has no information, just make a new one. Oh, I forgot to shit. I was gonna. I changed this to Twitch. I was going to send. Yeah. It remembers the Twitch VOD track as being 2. Nice. 2 doesn't have the music, so Twitch VOD track won't have any music, which is just Undertale, but interesting. Didn't want them having my information because I didn't trust them if they're going to demand I ID myself. It's not like it's a duplicate at that point, since none of the info was there anyways. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's weird. I don't like how things are like, your phone number is how you two-factor authentication and identify who you are, and just like, phone numbers used to change a lot. Phone numbers used to be shared, like, a phone number's not a good way, because it kind of like, what I've heard from people, what the idea of YubiKey is kind of interesting. But I'm not sure if I could keep up with it well. But I have like kind of heard about it. Used to change anytime you moved away from your area code. Yeah, your area code used to change as well. That and like, fuck you if you don't want a phone. Yeah, no, phone and cars are required to, phone, car, and internet are required to be citizens now. It's just like impossible to do it without it. Change my number, which is where this whole problem started. I was doing this while I had my old number for a week. Yeah. Verification is weird. If only we had like a national ID, because your social security number is not actually your national ID, because people are opposed to your national IDs. But because businesses want to catalog people, they just use people's social security number, and the social security numbers are not protected very well at all. And they were not made to be a national ID number. But they're used like that anyways, instead of just actually getting a actual just standardized federal ID. Because America's stupid. I said, look, you can contact both numbers and I can verify me, so please change it. Them. ID, please. Just verify the phone number. What do you mean? What do you mean? Or just using a passport as a national ID since we use this one anyways. Yeah, just there's so many different options instead of just having a national ID. If we had both, I don't like the concept of everyone having required ID. Like, it should only have required ID if it's like sensitive health information, things like that. Trying to make everything look like a bad idea. Eep. Oh yeah. Okay. I eep. I eepy eepy. I'm sitting there looking out the window, but I'm not looking down on Minecraft. And then not poke breeding. Trash. Trash that rolls. Yeah. Yeah. Like, there should be a national ID, like, that you don't have to pay for, because, like, you do have to pay for, like, an ID and the photo and stuff, driver's license. And then it's a driver's license, which is tied to having to drive instead of just having an ID. There's just so many things that are not an ID when they want IDs. Just like, why can't we just have an ID? Because you're not supposed to bring your social security card with you, but then at the same time, ad break in progress. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I'm watching is Corey, and he has subscribed, so it's fine. Imagine being forced to pay to be monitored by the government. Wait! Yeah, you had to pay for driver's license and stuff. And passports and things like that. You had to pay like a lot for a passport, if I remember correctly. It's just like, this is needed for me to live and do things. What do you mean? 140 or something? Yeah, or at least when I got it like 10 years ago, it was at least $100 or $120. Hi, Sophie. Are you in an ad break? I was lurking. Oh. Why you cry? Oh yeah, you wanted a passport for something, didn't you? You wanted to visit someone? Oh, ad break. Oh, okay. This ad break ends in 30 seconds. Yeah. Twitch. Nothing I can do about that end. That's the bad part about having Twitch. But I didn't feel like doing YouTube because, I don't know. Like, I still kind of want to do YouTube because I like having the lives archived that way because I don't want the main channel to be, have it archived. On there, I would put it on my VODs channel, which I can still do that. I mean, that VOD channel still exists, but I wish I could upload things into the live tab saying this was a live stream, so put it in the live tab, but that's not how YouTube works. I've also thought of maybe streaming to YouTube but not interacting with the chat, which seems kind of mean, but I kind of just want it there as an archive. Okay, back. Okay, you're back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorries. What did I say? You were saying something, you were hello, Hyper Christopher. Sophie, what didn't you say you needed a passport for something? That was, it goes in the square hole energy. The intonation, I mean. Intonation? Of, I don't know, traveling to Canada. Yeah, so you do need to pay for like 100 something for a passport. And they're only good for, well, they're good for a while, if I remember correctly, like maybe like 10 years or something. I still have my passport, even though it hasn't worked since I was like, it did probably stop working in my 20s, but I don't know. It's kind of like I keep my military ID from my father, just like in my brain, like if I needed to, just to be like, I'm part military. I don't know, some type of desperate situation that I'd be like, yeah, military ID. Please don't look at when it expired 15 years ago. I think you can use a passport card for Canada, which is cheaper, but I don't know how much cheaper. Like the 8/16-bit model. This is a high-res model. This is a Vroid. It's a high-res model. I have a card and also a full passport. Okay. I had to restart. Okay. We had to restart the server sometime. If you're going through the effort, might as well go for the full book so you can use it for somewhere else outside North America later. I have Italian passport, one of the more powerful, I guess, EU stuff? I don't know. What is this is circled? What hole does it go in? That's right, the square hole. I mean, I like that TikTok / whatever original video of just like the person putting all the pegs into the square hole because it was badly designed. I like that video. That one's very funny. Oh, only for land travel. Okay. If you want to fly, you're kind of fucked. But I do like that video of where it's someone just reacting to putting every single shape into the square hole just because it wasn't designed the right way. Because the square hole's too big. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. The only thing is I don't have any messages from YouTube because YouTube's where I have my current like message list of like, you can subscribe for blah blah blah, which I can actually set up on StreamBot for Twitch pretty easily. Let's see. Actions. Let's see. Basic. Free redeems. Messages. Tip message. You can tip Nina on Ko-fi. Redeem cooldown. Does that one go? You can tip Nina on Ko-fi / I don't think I have that. Reminders. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Twitch. Message. Chat. Send message to channel. Wait, I can do announcements. Hold on. Twitch. Oh god, just fucking go off the wrong screen. Twitch. Chat. Send announcement to channel. Preferred account bot. Click. Color default. How about make it orange? Okay. And I want this one to go up here. Okay. And then memberships. We'll have this. Okay. And then we'll Twitch. Chat. An announcement. Maybe I shouldn't do announcement, but we'll see. Ah! What was that noise? Hold on, I forgot. Oh wait, I know what it is. It's the shitty MS Paint. There we go. What? I still need to change that to actually be a text input. What would you like it to be, the shitty MS Paint to be? I forgot. I keep forgetting that. I need to change the channel point to be like an actual type in what do you want? Oh, sorry, I forgot I can't do that on that because it doesn't like canvases. Hold on. JS Paint. Let's go to oops. Oops. I died briefly. I have returned. Okay, let's move this over here. I just redeemed it. No thoughts in head. Only redeem. Okay, I'll come up with something, but we're gonna go to full screen and then we're gonna fuck off Minecraft. We don't care. What we're gonna do is Firefox. Ah, yes. We'll keep it that size. That works. I'm cat now. Are you cat? All right. Okay. Welcome back. On VStream only, it looks like. For Mystic? Yeah? Oh, you're only a cat on VStream. Oh, your avatar. I see. It may have not updated on Twitch or something. Old school MS Paint. It's technically called JS Paint, but it mimics MS Paint pretty much perfectly. I don't think I ever uploaded an avatar on Twitch. While VStream uses my Discord icon, it does. If I went talking on VStream, I'd be a pretty anime boy. Oh, for your avatar, yeah. This looks like what someone would draw for the school mascot if, like, the board drew it themselves. The question is, which pretty anime boy are you on here, Sufi? Well, Mystic, have you ever heard of a thing called Project Sekai? Bring back some memories. Eraser tool? Did a ton of MS Paint. Yeah, I mean, that's how I got into Pixar, was using MS Paint, which is why I'm like, Aseprite's too bloated. That's why I always think Aseprite's too bloated, is because I started on MS Paint. Like, not from an anime. Yeah. You said pretty anime boy. You said pretty anime boy. Yes, Mystic says she knows of Project Sekai. Back in the old days when Windows 95 and Windows 98 were state of the art. Akitoshi no. Oh wait, I thought you were the I haven't seen you change it. I thought you were like the boy that made all of your fucking avatars be mirrored for the hair to be right. Him and Tsukasa. Tsukasa, that's the name of the person. Very good choices, says Mystic. My dad actually got a videotape with the Windows 95 upgrade pitch thing at the time. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah. Grr. He worked in an office supply store selling computers since he was a computer nerd back in the 80s and 90s. I had to get on my comp/V stream, but I still have a massive headache. Aw. Oh. Sometimes my, like, contacts act weird. I didn't save that custom color. Whatever. I can't work from a different color. This is Riser's dad. This is what I've decided. This is Riser's dad. Father. Shitty MS Paint father. Up, oh, that's not how you grab colors. I can't right click to grab colors. Shit. How about make him have a green goatee? Or like green tips to the hair. To this day, I still try to right click to use color 2, even in paint programs that don't work in the way. That way. It's such a good feel just to right click, or right click for color 2. Oh, that's different. Oh, is that right click for color 2? Oh, does X still change them? No. I have to change that. So if I change that and then, oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I don't think I ever did that when I was a kid. I don't think I ever did that. I don't think I realized I could do that. I like a right click for color pick. Just color pick straight back into brush. I did a lot in MS Paint. I did. I used MS Paint all the fucking time. That's how I like learned pixel art. But I just sometimes didn't know like the shortcuts. I just did things manually, which is why I'm doing a lot of things manually, because I'm pretty sure I can press like E or no, I can't press E. No, you can't press E to go to eraser. There's not even that. Oh wow. I want to edit that one. Right, I can't edit that one. MS Paint has a lot of shortcuts that are under-documented, to put it lightly. Hey, look, my announcement worked. Nice. Rad. I have that working for Twitch now. That's good. Because, like, when I have to move my hand to go to the bucket tool, I'm just like, nah, I'll just do this. Mystery Potion lives again. Yeah, Mystery Potion's always been there in the background. I had my VODs channel as like a bot on YouTube, but it was like I forgot I need to give it mod permissions and I just never have. So it's just been my account. I forgot, I think I can filter it from showing up on stream, but it's fine for now. I don't have a lot of reminders at the moment. And then I guess Poke Community Game died because it hasn't ever come up again. Is Miss Battery Bot? Poke Catch? Yeah, I guess that died. It's not in my chat anymore. I haven't looked at my about things to see if it still exists. Sorry, I missed Battery Bot. Yeah. I think I should have something there. Did I make Battery Bot or did you make Battery Bot? I don't remember. I think I made the icon for Battery Bot. Back when you were flaffy aesthetics. It says the streamer didn't set up the extension with a question mark unknown. I guess I gotta reset it up or something. Being on YouTube, I'm just kind of like going more minimal. That I'm like, do I need all these things? Do I need all these distractions? The Pokemon game was kind of fun. Now I'm just dabbling. Okay, let's make a... Stripey. AKA, yes, you need it. Huh? I need to set it up? Yeah. I don't think Riser's in my Discord. So I'll post it in their Discord. Scraggly, because old. Old man. I like that. I like that. I like the channel point redeem of just draw something shitty. Yes. It looks so shitty when it's far away. Print. Save us. There we go. I put it on my own server just for posterity's sake. Okay. There, I'm in VStream 2 now. Yay, you got your avatar. I can put OBS back over here. Yep. Alright, let me get back on the server. Ow, I kind of had my hand angled weird. It's not liking the hand. No, back to game. Oh yeah, we found a shiny Sweet, so I have a shiny Serena. She's pretty. I like her. She's very pretty. She's shiny. I wasn't gonna get up, but my headache was just getting worse. I had to get up for a painkiller anyways. Yeah, it makes sense. I have a lot of shinies. I've got a bunch of shiny Oddish. Aipom. You can't see much of it because of the thing, but it's not important. I mean, I can change to game view. It doesn't matter because I mean, I guess I have Twitch just chatting, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't think. I was blinking too much. I've got to see with my eyeballs. Rings, yeah. It's just it's a pre-made asset, and I do have rings in my design. Shit, I do have rings in my design, but that image I just posted, I don't think had any rings on that hand. I was playing a modded Pokemon Crystal last week, and I ran into a naturally shiny Rattata, the first shiny I've ever seen in a long time. Ah, I just I haven't seen a lot of shinies. Did my music stop? Nope, it's okay. I should play normal Pokemon at some point in time, but I've just been playing modded Minecraft and breeding for a very small amount of people. Music is very low? Okay. That's fair. I can turn that up, this down. I can turn it down on my end and up on your end. That's fair. I like it when I pull my hair back up by my ear. It looks nice. Yeah. Undertale music in general is a little bit lower than some of the louder music. Yeah, I like shiny Pokemon. 30 seconds. I got hair. Pull my hair behind my ear when it's long enough to do so. Yeah, I should get my hair cut off. Doesn't really like me headbanging much. Yeah, it doesn't like that movement, but it can go to side pretty well. Like, I don't need my hair like that, but I just do. But yeah, I just wanted to chat, just to hang out. We got our shitty MS Paint drawing in. I think I have a limit to one. I guess at this moment, let me take a moment and then change it to actually have a text input. Because I don't know why I don't have it with the text input. That seems strange. Alright. Creator dashboard. 5,000 things in the creator dashboard. You're live. I'm aware. Viewer rewards, channel points. Click. I turned a lot of channel points off. The say hey, I think, is connected correctly. It should work. And applause. Failboat. I have rotate on and off. That actually works. Oh. Okay, draw something shitty. MS Paint. Require viewer to enter text. There we go. Save. Did it! I still have highlight my messages and choose emote to unlock. Oh well, that works. I forget that I have different redeems. Does that work to say hi? Get started. I am the fucking person. Redeem. Oh, I think I also need to take it off of something else because there's like 2 different states of having redeems. Like there's paused redeems, but not actually turned off redeems. So let me. How do I go to pause? They're enabled, but there's a different one to pause. View request queue. Okay, that didn't work. Stream manager. Got it. I don't want to stream together. It's like guest star, but different. All these are not remembered. Oh shit, where's the fucking channel points? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Not pause on that one. That one's paused. Hydrate can go through, I think. Applause can go through. Failbroke can go through. Rotate should work. Drosity. I kind of want to do that one, but I don't have it currently. There we go. There we go. It came up in the side. It came up at the side. It's so cute. It's cute. It's just a little beep, and it comes up in the side. So it might have been a blink and you miss it, but I think you can only do it like once per stream. Huh. Hello. Yeah, I made that one kind of like not as long and just gonna beep. Oh, it's not my personal avatar. Yeah, that works. No, it's not your personal avatar anymore. Like I can set that. Well, can I set that up in streamer.bot? It would be a little more difficult because I'd have to load everyone in at once. It wouldn't be the worst. It would not be the worst. I think I can do that. I can like get their username and do if for statements. It's only 7:30. I should not be tired. I made my contacts go a little off. You can kind of tell that I'm turned now. I'm like leaning this way and turning. This is my natural, oh shit. My natural state of relaxing. Hair kind of sticks out when I do that. Yeah, applause work, fail boats work. I can do the fail boat, I think. Fail boat. It gets kind of blocked by the Kigurumi. Yeah. Oh. Is he not? Well, I guess I don't have him perfectly centered. Forgot about that music. Yeah. So he's there. He'll be there for now. He's not quite on my head.
Health check.
Yeah, it's Mystic's health check. Well done. Oh, I made that cheap. Oh, I need more water. I need more water. Hold on. Me and the man will go away for just a moment while I get more water. Beep, beep. I mean, I guess I have a BRB screen. Whoops. I guess that means you're back from the ad break. Oh, yeah, you are. I have a Hershey's chocolate pie from Burger King. That was in the fridge, but it definitely seems like it probably needed to be in the freezer. It's kind of messy. I thought I might as well eat it now. His parents are at bowling, so I'm able to like get something out to eat. Put that forward. Want chocolate? Yeah, I wanted chocolate too. That's why I got this. And Nolly's staring at me. She cannot have chocolate. A lot of people are getting on for the blue moon. The super blue moon. We got a lot of Halloween candy, but we went through it already. We got no Halloween candy at all, period. Except like caramel popcorn something. It's like, we can give it out if someone comes. I'm like, no one's gonna come, and then candy's gross. I promise I'm not opening my mouth when I do that. It's just interpreting my lip shapes. Yeah, it wasn't for trick-or-treaters, it was for you. Yeah, we didn't get any candy for us. My parents don't like eating anymore. They subsist on grapes, cheese, and crackers. I still like I'm super looking down. I'm just kind of like, eh. Break time. Yeah, this needs to be like frozen. But I mean, chocolate is chocolate. And whipped cream. We did get whipped cream. Ready Whip. For my green tea drinks. Decided to get almond milk too. But it's a little, not the greatest. It's a little off. But like, I just need to add sugar because I got unsweetened almond milk, which I think I should have got sweetened. I don't know how it's going to affect it if I make pasta with it. But it does taste a little different. So we'll see. Or I could just get more. Got used to unsweet. That's fair. Forgot to check if there's soy milk. The almonds take a lot of water to produce. Not very efficient. Oat milk and you can't. I mean, oat milk would be very different. I don't like oatmeal, so it wasn't willingly, but I'm okay that I did. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Thing is, though, downloading Twitch VODs is so much fucking easier than well, I need to get that program. I forgot what the program was called that I downloaded Twitch VOD. I think it's literally like Twitch VOD downloader. That was very easy to get the broadcast from. YouTube really, really, really wants you to do that. I mean, caffeine late does not bother me. It doesn't really affect me very much. Which is apparently a common thing in ADHD, that caffeine actually makes you a little sleepier. It's always best to local record. Yes, it is always best to local record, but I mean, I think my computer can deal with it now, because right now I am recording. I am recording my model, alone, as large as can possibly be, with a background that I can key out in case there's any clips I want or whatever. Might affect you more than you think. Yeah, that's true. It might. But I am actually recording something right now. So it would be dual recording things, which I think my computer could probably work because it's only like 2.9% CPU or whatever. And I am recording in 30 FPS, so it doesn't matter. But I might go back to local recording, seeing if that's okay. Now that things working properly, because like the guy said, definitely like I have a pretty good graphics card, but like it was not being used properly in the other one. Like you couldn't really get the most out of it with that motherboard. But he also said if I upgraded graphic cards, it's going to cover up a port on the motherboard, so I need to get a new motherboard too. Did you mean to spell assistance wrong? No! How did I spell assistance? Issue is that Twitch likes to mute VODs a lot, so it's better just local record than to rely on Twitcher. I mean, the music's not going to Twitch. There is no music being sent to Twitch right now. Assistance? Where did I write the assistance? Assistance. Where did I write that? Is it on the scrolling message? The long scrolling thing. Well, what is it? Can you check on VStream like what it looks like when you're supposed to subscribe? Does it say assistance? I've been spelling it like that the whole time then. Studio mode, switch, assistance. I didn't know there were only one S. Rename. Assistance. Rename. Assistance. Click back to here. Stream mode. Thought it was deliberate spelling, that's why I didn't say anything. No. No. Twitch streamers not Twitch. For streamers, if you think something is intentionally done wrong, there's a high percent chance that it's not intentional. And not even just spelling, like all the time it's like, oh, this audio thing was wrong. I thought it was intentional or you meant to do it. It's like, no, don't ever assume that. Don't ever assume that a streamer, if something's weird to you, ask the streamer why it's weird. They need to know that something weird is happening. Don't just assume that's how they wanted it to be. Because it's so difficult to realize that something's not working. I forgot Corey. Use unsweetened almond milk, usually chocolate, as an additive to whole milk to add flavor, with the milk providing the sweetness. Fair, most streamers flip off or treat you like a dumb when you ask. Oh. I mean, I guess most people, I go into streams and I will say something wrong, and usually streamers like, oh my god, I didn't notice, thank you for telling me. It also takes forever to notice things, to point them out. I notice things immediately when I go into a stream, and I always point it out. And they're usually like, oh my god, holy shit, let me check. Like Mai was stuck in 1440 or like 140p, and I'm just like, I think there is something seriously wrong. Let's go through the reasons why. Depends on the streamer and how it's pointed out. Like, you can say, like, this is doing this. Is that intentional? And they can say, yes, it's intentional. They're like, oh, what does that mean? Phrase it like a question, not saying, your audio's wrong. Just saying, like, your audio is doubling. I think your audio is doubling. Do you mean to do that? Things like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to phrase it. It's been a while since I've, like, been watching random streams. I've stopped, like, watching streams. If people put up VODs, I would probably watch the VODs more often, but I haven't been. I've been watching, not less videos, but just, like, different. So many people assume it's all intentional. Also, my Discord makes noises even though I'm in Do Not Disturb mode. Is it only me? Does anything else not hear anything? Yeah, things like that. Assume it's all intentional, and then you just brought it up weeks later and you cry yourself to sleep. Yeah, I'll go a whole stream and I'm like, my pointer on the pixel art was not pointing where the pointer was. And like, I thought it was misaligned for a reason. And she's like, no. Why would I want the cursor to not be where the cursor is? And it was like that the whole stream. And it's only me that that goes back and watches it, and I'm like, that was wrong. Because you're cool, Nita, because you're cool, gosh. Yeah, so for a while my Discord wouldn't make any noise no matter what setting I was in, and now even though I'm on streamer mode, it still makes noises. I don't know what to do about that. I have no idea what to do about that. So sorry for the phantom Discord noises, because I can't do anything about it. I have no idea why Discord is making noises. Like, I can go to Do Not Disturb, but like, streamer mode should have the sounds turned off, but it doesn't. Because Discord's a mess. I'll get this fucker off my head. Off. Oh, it plays it again. Whoops. Goodbye. Ew, someone followed me here? I don't do anything. Well, not to call out Hershey, but Hershey follows 10,000 people. So there are people who are following every single name they can possibly find. Which I do not understand. I love Hershey, but I do not understand following every single person you can find. Because I can only assume that's follow for follow. I followed you just to be like mutual so I can find you in the list if I need to click something. I think someone followed me on Twitch despite me never having streamed once. I think I've done that before for a few people. Just like, these are my friends. I'm going to follow them just in case they want to interact with me. You can't block? Can you not block? They said you're supposed to be able to block. I don't know if it's like... they said something about blocking, like blocked users can't interact or see your stream. But I don't remember, is it just banned users? Not allowed to ban my mod. I have the follow back button and report channel. I will bring up, this is VStream, yeah. I can bring up a, suggestion on it. I mean, I guess we're doing nothing right now. I can bring a suggestion on it. Feature requests. Let me see. What does it say? Block users. Block. Oh, sorry. In feature requests. So there's nothing around there. Okay, so block users, or I just hate random follows from my accounts that I have zero interaction with, so it's so gross to me. All I do here is watch you occasionally. Yeah, there's just people who just follow everyone, because there's some people that just like to collect follows, and like, I don't really get it. Like, I followed you just because I wanted the little mutuals button. So when you see me, you see mutuals. Who aren't streaming, yeah. So all accounts are treated the same, as in if you aren't streaming, you might stream one day, like Twitch does. But like, I don't think it should probably be that way. I can it's a feature request. It's not like a bug request. I can say that. And then there will eventually be like social streams and stuff, and you can comment on videos now. That's a new thing, is that you can comment on videos. So like, if you can like ever watch what someone's said, you want the ability to not do that. They don't know anything about what should I stream, so why? Big numbers, brr, that's why. Gotta catch them all. Although flag, like viewer only, don't allow follows might be used for some people. So into social media, that's boggling. Then individuals control over the people I follow. I hate being perceived unless it's on my own terms. That's fair. Like, from a social media standpoint, they like, of course you want follows. Of course you want people to like interact with you. But a lot of people like have Twitter accounts and do nothing with them. They just want to look at stuff. And, like, you have to have an account to like talk or maybe look at certain things. Because you can have like sub only streams and things like that. I don't think you can right now. But uh yeah, like that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You should be able to block or force unfollow people. Let's see. I get a follow and it's like blocked. There's no reason to follow me ever. Almost never post on Twitter, but I still have an account and follow a handful of people accounts I see the post. 7 followers on Twitter, and those are people I actually know. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna say I had viewers, even though it's only one viewer, but people agree with this. Comfortable with people follow them when they're only here to watch me and don't like the idea of someone else watching them when they don't plan to interact with the site in a streaming capacity at all. If this follows into the feed aspect eventually, the social, because they eventually want like social feeds or comments. Casual users may not want to be interacted with or followed like a normal account. At the very least, you should be able to block or force unfollow people. But having a flag set of not allowing follows would be very I can't spell appreciative. Please help me. Appreciative for people who would like to quietly exist. Force and follow is such a good feature. Yeah. Appreciative. Yeah, I got it to where the spell check worked this time. Super blue moon soon. But I did light up my area, so I might kind of look around, turn on the stuff. Someone follow me on Duolingo. Like, some sites like that, there's no reason for that. Like, I don't like that. Because apparently you used to be able to, like, be more social on Duolingo, but now they limited it, but you still have people that, like, follow you or whatever. And just, like, why does because, like, Reddit, you couldn't follow people, and then suddenly you could follow people and have avatars and stuff, and it's just, like, no. Reddit's definitely very, like, it's built on being an anonymous site, so all the added social features really piss people off. Because they just like, I just want to exist and comment anonymously. I don't want people to follow me. I don't want to know the people. Like, the people, if you know someone's username on Reddit, it's usually a bad thing. If you can, like, pinpoint, oh, that person always does this. It's so easy to, like, at least in the older view, it's easy to just overlook the username. But it's changed a lot that it wants to be a social site. Keeping Duolingo has a friends list. I also got used to Duo's face being melted on the app icons, and now it's back to normal after Halloween. It's weird. I don't like Duolingo. I still need to do more with Lingodeer. I just haven't got back to, like, Japanese lessons. That is a good stream I can do, like, in the mornings of just, like, I'm just gonna do Japanese lessons, and then... Because I don't want to restart WaniKani again. But I have, like, 300 reviews from Ready, and... so intimidating. I wish I could just go back a level. Not go back all the way. Just go back one level. But at this point, I should maybe just restart. I want to do Japanese lessons with you. Do it not in the ass o'clock. Well, I am up in the ass o'clock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get up at normal human times. I don't mean ass o'clock like 3 a.m. I mean like 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. Do you mean like want to stream Japanese lessons with us? With me? What? That is normal. Humans get up at 6 and 7 a.m. That's very normal. That's actually very normal to get up at 6 and 7 a.m. for school and for work and stuff. Yeah, that's getting ready for school and work time. It's okay that I'm also on that schedule if that works better for me. That's not unusual. Sorry, I get up at normal human time. Quick, don't we tell them 2 a.m. is not normal? That's not streaming in interactive time. Well, my European viewers are very appreciative of that time. JP Learning as well. Solid Laps are not how my brain wants to learn, so I fall after. But I really like Lingodeer, but it's only because I bought like the lifetime license in like 2020. I still get up at 5:30 for work, so even on weekends I get up at like 7 still. When I wake up, I want to do things. But that would be good to do morning. Do my Lingodeer, and then maybe attempt WaniKani, and that's usually like an hour long before my brain is dead. So they're not long streams. I just have to restart. I'm restarting with Lingodeer is easy because you don't have to like. I can speed through them. That would be nice to restart doing. It's just I try to like I want to do it like in a streak or whatever, and then I end up not doing that. And then I'm like, oh, I missed a day, blah blah blah. And then I look in Mystic's server, and then everyone like still on like the 200 and something, almost a year day, and I'm like, yeah. I can't keep a streak up, which it shouldn't bother me. Nor streaks that hurt people, because yeah. I do like the lessons that we were doing. It was like a little more intense, but it was different, and I liked it. That one website, which I don't remember what it was, like Minato JP or something. I do like those. They're free, so I guess I could stream it or something. I think about streaming that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure because they act it like it's like an actual lesson, like course, but like it's free. I'm at the point where I feel bad since I feel like I'm the only one still posting in that channel. I mean, it's good. It's good that you're still posting, that you're still doing everything. Yeah, we're rooting for you to hit 1 year of your Duolingo streak. That's really nice. It doesn't don't stop doing it like cuz you make people feel bad, but yeah, but the channel was made for people to talk about, you know, their streaks and how they're doing and stuff. I will do something for you as a reward for the dedication. I still need to make your Kigu, Corey. I haven't quite forgot about that, but there's just a lot on the plate at the moment. The only person that posts my friend's server's Project Sekai channel. I feel bad sometimes because I'm just like, do you have a channel for tech stuff? Or like, what channel would tech stuff go in? And they make a channel for me, and then I'm like the only one to use the channel. I'm just like, I'm just being very nerdy, and I don't want it in general. You didn't have to make a channel for me, but thank you. On purpose, it pops in occasionally to cheer me on. I like VStream. Twitch is familiar, and I like VStream. It's very nice not to have to deal with YouTube. I feel bad though. Figured things you're getting paid for our priorities over the giveaways. Plus, I was the last Kiku, so you might need a break from drawing Kikus. Yeah, we're at 151, so like technically for 150, I think I should have done a raffle, but like it's written up there in very small text. But I think we're past the Kiku stage. I still like them like on the corner, but I might eventually fade out the Kikus. I had a lot of fun, but and they're still available on commissions, but maybe the age of the Kiku is a little tired. Are you sad because you still don't have a Kiku? They're only like $20, $10 on Ko-fi? I don't remember. Because I put things further down in prices. Something like that, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. Blech. I've had to redo my chair because I was having like a really nice seat cushion, but I got a fatter because I'm just gaining weight because of something with my chemistry changed. And then I remembered like it was when I was more weight, sitting in the chair with no cushion was fine. I lost some weight. I needed a little cushion, and that felt better. And then later, that cushion really hurt, so I got the really big cushion, the purple mattress cushion that was really great. But as I've gained more weight, I'm going back to the little cushion and things like that. That's more comfortable that way. So for some reason, it's just like it's like gaining weight. I guess weight, fat on my butt. So when I have a lot on it, cushions get uncomfortable. But when I don't have any, I need cushions. So I'm going to a doctor later in November, a different doctor than my PCP, currently, because she doesn't seem to care as much anymore, and she won't fill out the prior approval for stuff or like advocate for me to get some of the different medicines like Ozempic or whatever, Ozempic or Wegovy. So I'm going to a different doctor that he's in the 80th percentile in dealing with obesity. I don't know exactly what that is, but like that's the listing, that he deals a lot with obesity. So he has new appointments in later November, and we'll see if he's maybe more responsive about stuff and not just be like, I guess you could gastric bypass surgery or whatever. It's like, there are medicines out there. I know they cost a lot right now, but advocate for getting the insurance to cover it because apparently like Ozempic and Wegovy and like other ones are really good weight loss medicine that have come up. They were for diabetics, but like they've ended up realizing that it works really well for everyone in general. But because of that, it's extremely out of stock. Or it's not covered by insurance, so you just have to pay like $1,000 a month, so rich people are using it and things like that. So you don't end up having a good supply. So it's a little bit of a battle for people who like actually really need it. So yeah. So hopefully I can get one of those. The only downside is that like it might mess with your gut a little bit in terms of like having an upset stomach, but I have upset stomach all the fucking time anyways. So what's the fucking difference at that point? At first I was like, no, I don't want this because it's like you inject it. Ad break in progress. I thought it showed me when ads were coming up that I could snooze them. They're like, fuck you, ad, right now. It might it'll make it worse, but I'm just like, I deal with it anyways, and then if I'm not eating as much, then I have less to be nauseous about. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it. Because Adipex is not working, because something in my brain chemistry changed, and in general, it's not good for your heart and stuff. The Adipex isn't, because it's an amphetamine. Yeah, on Twitch, ad break in progress. I thought it would tell me ad is coming up. Do you want to snooze the ad? I don't know where that went. That's not there anymore. But whatever, we're on VStream. That has no ads. Everyone moved over to VStream because it doesn't have ads. I'm sorry, whatever. Against the Twitch rules, I'm not supposed to funnel viewers into a different site, but I didn't funnel viewers. They did it themselves. I didn't say anything until now. That's just a simple fact that VStream does not have ads on live content. It will have ads eventually on VODs or other like the pre-uploaded videos and stuff. But Twitch was upset people were using the function instead of giving them money. Yeah. Why do you have Monopoly money? Oh, because Amelia couldn't give me any money, so she gave me Monopoly money. She sent me a JPEG of Monopoly money. Because she couldn't give me real money. So I put it up here. It's her donation. Or I can't remember the joke anymore, or something like something bucks. 20 something bucks, and I'm just like, here, let's just use Monopoly money and not like real money. Does that mean I can donate in PNG? Maybe. If it's funny at the moment. That's the whole thing with the cult thing. I don't think Sufi was here when I talked about the cult. I know! What do you mean? I still spelled assistance wrong. ASSISTANTS. There's no second I. ASSIST. Well, it's right here. Ah, shit. Well, fuck it. You get to see that. ASS. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Okay. Sorry. I rewrote it right on something else. I know. I just fixed it. That means, like, on VStream, can you, like, try and subscribe and see, like, does it tell you, like, the tier names? They also ask for it on your page. Okay. That's what I meant, is that, like, if I spelled it that way, it means it's probably wrong, and all my, fucking, I have it in my alerts of welcome to assistance. I have it on my Ko-fi. What a word to choose. What a fucking word to choose. ASSISTANT. Tier 1 is right. Tier 1 is ASSISTANTS. Oh, but then there's also the your channel. No. Fans. ASSISTN. Okay. How do I change my fans? What? Which one was that? Shit, where was it? Fuck. Everything went away. I was looking at it. Oh, gifted a tier sub 1 to Crazy Locha. Is Crazy Locha here? Or you're just being nice. Beep 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 beep. Twitch approved ad block. Yeah, where I say fans. How do I change that again? Creator Center, VTuber profile. Stand save changes. Profile updated, dismiss. And then Ko-fi, what did I put here? ASSISTNT. I spelled it right there. Yay, cool. Now, did I spell it right on this? Let's make it do a test one. Twitch sub. Where's the hold on. Test trigger. Join the Atelier. Oh, I just said Atelier. Welcome to tier 2. Yeah, that's how it looks like on Twitch subs is tier 2. What was that again? Username joined the Atelier. Then Ko-fi for sub looks like welcome to the test tier. Oh yeah, because it's test tier. Username. Oh, does it say usernamer? Do I have a typo on that? Hold on. Twitch recurring sub. Twitch sub. Public subheader. Usernamer. Yep, that wouldn't have worked. If it ever had yours, it probably was wrong. So reoccurring sub, let's see, subheader, username, that one's right. Subheader, username, that one's right. Username, yep, okay. So the first sub was wrong. The first sub was wrong. Whoops! I haven't tested these as much as I should. I just kind of copied and pasted from what I had on Ko-fi into the Twitch one, so they're similar. I should do more involved alerts. Not like involved, but like cuter animations or things like that. I have the power to do that, but I'm not entirely like sure. Because I don't really have, as you can tell, I don't really have a cohesive look in terms of a thing up there and then a thing there and then that going there and then little Kikus in the back. I can point Kikus and then because I don't know why I wanted the scrolling thank you thing. I just thought it was nice. I think I saw it in someone's stream and there were only like 5 people who were subbed to me at that moment. And these are like through Ko-fi subs. So I'm like, that's not too bad. Let's just go ahead and assistance. And you know, if I add enough that I don't need it, then that's very nice. Or I can just make it a lot smaller. But yeah, but these are people who actually like subbed on Ko-fi back when, you know, Twitch wasn't working anymore and things like that. It's harder to keep track of Twitch ones because you can't really look at them. So I've just done it as I've done it and see if I've seen like resubscriber, because like E resubscribed, Meg had resubscribed. Hershey did not resubscribe until yesterday, and she went to tier 1 instead of tier 3, which is fine. I just had to make sure she was still in the list. Because I have so few subscribers. I think it's fine if they take up real estate on the screen, especially for this with this fucking me not doing anything. We're not in the blue moon, right? Just making sure. Okay, sleep. Okay, we EP. Sounds gonna sound weird without the backtracking. Yeah. Like, I don't have to have Minecraft where you can see it, but I just thought it kind of would nice to have it, considering I am recording my model on a different thing, so it doesn't matter per se. By the way, like, VStream is logging the chat for replay later, but they just don't have that feature yet. It is being logged into a database to eventually have replay. I used the straw in my water and then I kind of spit it out on accident. So someday we'll replay chat, just not now. Yeah. I'm talking, so I'm drinking water. Even though I want Dr. Peppers. And I want Reese's cups. I want the miniature Reese's cups. I have yogurt. I have like the Flips yogurt. Drink more water. I am drinking water. I'm doing both. Doing both. Bam. 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 Silence is okay. It's okay to be silent. Reject the YouTuber preaching of always be saying something in Let's Plays. Can be silent for a little bit. It's okay on stream. But usually you're silent while you're also doing something so people can watch the thing you're doing, but I'm not doing anything. I'm doing absolutely nothing. That's why I'm streaming, is because I'm doing absolutely nothing and I'm kind of bored. There are more things I could do, but I was like, I haven't streamed in a while. I want to stream. Never forget October 13th. Fish plays Pokemon. Yeah, Fish plays Pokemon's nice. Girl vacuuming sand for 20 minutes, completely silent. Yeah, I saw that. I went around it. It was just so good. Pokemon breeding seems really slow. I mean, I can do it every 3 minutes now. It's actually faster than it was, but like I've not put the timer back on because it kind of made me like anxious. But yeah, Gura vacuuming sand for 20 minutes, completely silent. That was pretty good. Oh, was it October 3rd? I was gonna say October 3rd, but I thought it was maybe October 13th. Yeah, never forget October 13th. Third. I don't remember what that is. Is that when the thing with Nina happened, or someone died? What traumatic thing in the brothers' lives was October 3rd? Which traumatic event? Which one? Mom's death. Okay. So there's Mom's death, and then there's when they did the thing. Mean Girls Day. When they did the thing, and then when the thing happened to my namesake with the dog. There's a traumatic event, and then there's one time that Ed was like followed around by a butcher thing trying to kill him, and he didn't have his leg or his arm attached, and he cried afterwards. That's also a traumatic event. Poor brothers. Poor Ed. I never rewatched the Brotherhood one. I only watched the original, and everyone's like, the original's trash. I'm like, that's what I remember, though. I like it. I also like the August 1st. It's August 1st! I want to rewatch FMA soon. It's been a few years. I love it. Someone broke it down. Broke what down? And compared the two. Well, yeah, there's a lot of differences. I know there's a lot of differences. The OG is better for first viewing. Yeah, like, I know there's a lot of differences and stuff. And some things are more true to the manga, some things just work better, things like that. Brotherhood makes too many knowledge assumptions. Okay, that's fair. Like, the original seems like less, like, complex, like, you went through stuff. So. Particularly Brotherhood is worse as a standalone product. They're standalone, and I enjoy them both. I still haven't watched Brotherhood. And then there's, like, the movie. There's the movie where it's, like, an alternate timeline thing. I never rewatched. I do both back to back. Ah. I remember there's some type of movie. Because Trey loves talking about, because we got into such a long thing about Tenchi Muyo. Like, oh my god. Because I'm just like, oh yeah, original Tenchi Muyo, and then Tenchi Universe is an alternate universe. Tenchi Tokyo is kind of related, but kind of different. And then there's those three. That's just those three. And it's like, no, actually, the first season had a lot more other seasons, and the harem ending is true, and he had triplets with Ryo Oki. And it's just like, the movie's ending of the OG one since its own timeline. Which was big foolish. That's like Project Sector released Animation Digest of the main story, but they condensed them so much that you wouldn't understand anything unless you read all the stories. Yeah. Tenchi Muyo, the original series, not great. Or the first season of the original series, very good. The stuff that aired on Toonami, very good. Some of the other stuff, I don't remember original Trigun. I haven't seen Stampede. I just usually stuff after the OG ends up not good because I didn't like the starting of like Sakura Clear Card. I didn't like Sailor Moon Crystal. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I like to let things die. I'm okay with when things die. I didn't even like Steven Universe Future. Like, it was okay, but it was like, I don't need that. I would rather have just ended with Steven Universe the way it is. Like, that one, it wasn't like years later, it was right after, but I'm like, this is too much. I don't like it. Good reimagining, yeah. My chest feels kind of tight, and I'm not sure why. Stamp fixed the story because OG was extremely broken tonally due to it being based on the manga that was canceled in Switch companies. Aha! Bam, bam, bam! Hey, Storm! Didn't you subscribe, like, has it been like a month since I streamed on Twitch or something? I thought you subscribed pretty recently, and then you're resubscribing. But thank you! I'm just confused. Hi, Storm! Everyone's like resubscribing when they first came to Twitch. I'm like, oh yeah, it first came to Twitch like a week ago, right? No, it's been like October, half of October just like shot by. Like, it's so bad. I just kind of died. I don't want to die for the rest of the winter, but I'm having a hard time existing. I think my chest is tight not because of anxiety, but because I ate chocolate. Because my acid reflux sucks. And I'm old. I can't eat all the chocolate I want. I'm also like leaning forward instead of sitting back in my chair properly. I just remember some of Trigun just because I didn't watch it like sequentially. I just whenever it would air. I'm young and I have reflux too. I know. Well, I mean old as in like when you're a child, you can eat all the candy you fucking want, usually. Even though as a kid, I also had reflux. Like, after lunch, I would just be dying whenever class afterwards. Like, dying so hard, I just couldn't deal with anything. And then later, it's like, oh yeah, take heartburn medicine. I'm just like, or just like take an antacid. It's like, oh, that helps a lot. But I didn't know what it was. I was just like, yep, I'm just dying. Just, that's how it is. Because like I've said before to like other people, that like my mother just lets things go. She'll do absolutely anything to not take an action. So if I complain about something, just try to fix it with what's in there, but they'll learn traits of just like, oh, this happens. It just hurts all the time. It's fine. It's fine. That's just whatever your Slow G series. Anyways, most random order. Why is the game small? The game is small because we're on just chatting, and I'm just breeding Pokemon in the background, even though I'm not doing it as much as I could. It's just kind of I am doing as much as I could. It's just in the background right now. It's mostly just chatting. Do I have it set on Twitch as just chatting? I think I do. I usually don't get it, but I also actively avoid things that give it to me, like a certain major pizza chain. You do? As in, you do have it on just chatting? My mom, with her, you need to keep compromising, let it go philosophy about everything. Yeah. Like, for my mom, I think she does it, like, as a... not, like, lazy per se, but just, like, no matter what, she just will choose the option to not do anything. She'll make excuses and reasonings as to why you shouldn't do something. And just let it be. If something's wronged you, just let it be. I would extremely say lazy. Well, some of them has to do with, like, our extended family. Some of them being kind of like liar, cheater, beggars type thing. Of, you know, my dad saying, like, they'd steal money from her purse at a party, and then she wouldn't do anything, and then later she would be like, oh, I don't remember that. Like, just let them do that. And this is going to my whole backstory of my whole life, but in general, there is a problem in general being raised of just like, don't do anything. Don't bring up anything. The passive least resistance, yes. Don't bring it up. Just solve it yourself. If you have to pay something, you just pay it. Things like that. This is good backstory music. Your mom is, you need to compromise, but to her, compromise is give me what I want and accept nothing. Oh, my mom, yeah. No, it sounds bad, but like if I throw enough of a fit, she'll do it because that's the path of least resistance. Like, if I'm extremely stressed out, in distress, and I specifically say I want something, she'll do that because it's the least resistance. Mine is. I know, I see. And I try not to do that. I try to be a composed adult, but sometimes I cannot be. Cause I have issues. I got mental issues. Got mental issues. I'm working on it. I'm just trying not to fall into a winter depressive state like I have done for the past like 3 years. I know it's coming already, so we're trying to adjust medicine in preparation to that. My national strategy is to avoid confrontation as much as possible. I haven't been trying to be more assertive as I get older, but it doesn't come naturally. Yeah, I've been trying to do that too. Like, of like, something went wrong, you need to tell them. Because, like, I have anxiety medicine, like clonazepam, which is a benzo whatever. It's a controlled substance. And then I didn't need it as much last month, but I've prescribed a lot of it because it was really bad at the start of the month. And then I realized that I didn't get all of the pills. They were supposed to be 90, and I probably got less than 60. And I talked to my psychiatrist, and she's like, that's concerning. You should tell them that. Just don't be combative or blaming. Just tell them just so they know, so they can fix it, things like that. And you can go ahead and count your pills and stuff when you get your next dose and things like that. And I was like, yeah, I should explain that to my mom, because we were going out and we were going to pick up medicine, but we didn't. And she's like, well, why am I to believe you? I'm like, it doesn't matter if they don't believe me. I need to tell them so they know. And it's like, and you know, if they don't believe me, I can go up to the board. And she's like, well, you're supposed to count your medicine. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, you're supposed to count your medicine. I'm like, it doesn't matter if I count my medicine. It's still wrong for them to short pill me. It's something still went wrong. It's a controlled substance. It's not like I avoid any right to complain if I didn't count every single one of my medicine bottles. That's not my mistake. I shouldn't have to proactively do that. But I was just like, she was coming up with all the reasons to not say it. And then yesterday I was having an anxiety attack because I messed up like my medicine order of something and took too much of something. So she picked it up. So obviously she probably did not tell them at all. So, but she did count the medicine and they did get the right thing. But they're also on strike, so there's a different person working right now. By a lot. That's over a third missing. Yeah. The local procedure near me is to take the pill bottle in the moment you find out and let them know how much you took and how much you're missing. Yeah. Like, I didn't know what to do because my mom very conflict averse, extremely conflict averse. Do anything not to cause any type of conflict ever. Roll over and take it. I was literally short pill exactly half my prescription twice. I legit feel your pain, yeah. Thankfully, I didn't need it. So I didn't notice for a while, because I'm like, that seems like a little bit, but they're small pills. It wasn't until, like, I had, like, 2 weeks of taking 0 to 1, and I'm like, I'm almost out. I was prescribed 3 per day. This was not enough, and I thankfully didn't super need it, but I wanted a backlog of it. So, thankfully my psychiatrist was like, yeah, we'll prescribe you more, which is fine. So I have that backlog, and we have the right amount, but, like, was supposed to bring it up, because that's a serious thing that went wrong. But I was just struck by that yesterday, of just like, or the day before yesterday. Yesterday? No, Wednesday. I don't remember. Yeah, it was Wednesday, and then later that night I fucked up my medicine. I was just like, yep, she's making every single excuse to not do something. She was just very flippant yesterday. I don't know, it was weird. It was weird. I think she needs alone time. But my dad's not leaving to do stuff right now. It's not going back to the Deer Woods a lot. And then I'm home, and then she's also not working. So, like, me and her need alone time. But we're all home. Finding out late is the norm. Yeah, I think people finding out late is the norm. Yeah, that's true. Usually, just you don't want to automatically assume you get short pilled. Like, you don't really want to assume that. You assume they know what they're doing, because obviously it's a controlled substance. They would get in huge trouble if it was intentional or something. Mind you, yeah, with controlled substances, it brings bigger issues. But yeah, I don't think anybody ever counts every pill as soon as they get the bottle. The pharmacy's supposed to. Yeah. It's the pharmacy's job to give you the correct amount. Just because, like, there's definitely, like, a thing I'm trying to untrain myself to do is be, like, self-blaming. That if I did not take proactive steps to protect myself from something, it's my fault. That's not true. That's not true. It's on the other person or the company or whatever to not hurt you. Just because you did not take proactive steps, paranoid protective steps to protect yourself, it's not your fault. Yes, should you take those steps if you can? Yes. But it's not your fault. Neither one of us saying it's the pharmacy's fault, but regardless of if it's anyone's fault, the fact is a mistake happens and needs to be fixed. Yes, correct. Need to give valuable life lessons. It's a lot of therapy, and then also just, like, talking to other people that are not my parents, because I just enmeshed with my parents all my life. The mistake isn't the important thing, it's the being fixed. Yeah, like, there is a mistake, it needs to be fixed. But this philosophy does not go well with what I've been taught. So it's like having to unlearn stuff. Yeah. The problem is a puppy. Fix it. Yeah. It's 8:20. They may be home soon, so I might leave soon. I mean, I can still stream while they're here. I have the window open or whatever, but man, if someone's actually listening out the window, they would know so much about my life, but I don't think anyone cares. Or maybe they all hate me, but no one's gonna say anything because it's Arkansas. No one in Arkansas in general is conflict diverse. Like people, because talked to Trey about it, like about racism he's faced and stuff, and like Arkansas is weird because definitely racist people, in general, but like they won't do things. They're conflict averse. If nothing is going out of their way to mess with you, you don't do it. Dear Arkansas daughter, yeah. Like in general, the people of Arkansas are pretty like not I guess laid back or defeated or just like my mom will take no action. Taking no action is the better action. Like you may hate something, you may be a racist or whatever, but like if it's not actively in your face, why bother? It may change now more than ever, but like at least in the past, I'm like at first I was like, is Arkansas really that racist? It is. It is racist. It's just like they won't do anything about it. And the Trey was like, yeah, that's what I can explain. Because like it's just, there's like the other friends we talk to that are like in the north and stuff, and they're like, poor Trey, because he's in the south, and he's like, well, it's it's like okay here just because like I don't know if no conflict arises, it's fine. But obviously sometimes conflict arrives and you can't help it, and then it goes bad. Pakistani people. The Deep South in general is more laid back than the North from my memories up north. They can say racist things, but they won't go after people. It was the most striking difference when we noticed between New York and Alabama when we moved to Alabama. To be fair, many states are. California's racist fuck, we just don't accept overt racism. Yeah, it's weird. It's not like there's no racism that exists in the North. I know it does. It's I've heard about it before that it's weirder. Like it's more like you are a foreign human being. I don't know how to deal with you. That my dad getting pulled over by cops for no reason multiple times as soon as he got the tiniest bit of a tan. Yeah. It's weird. No, I'm not saying California's the North. I wasn't talking about California. I was not talking about California. I was talking about people who've lived in the North. We get weird looks sometimes because scarves. Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't have to deal with that because I'm just a fucking white girl. But I talk to other people. I talk to other people in the world and ask about their situations and stuff like that. Because even as a kid, because like my dad was definitely like after 9/11 like anti-Muslim and stuff like that, but I wasn't like blindly following in his footsteps or whatever. It was like my friend gets so upset because she would fly somewhere and because she wouldn't wear her headscarf, and they would smile at her because she's very pretty and stuff, and she would like kind of pass as Latina and things. They would smile at her like the agents and talk with her, and as soon as they read her last name, everything changed. Their tone changed. They got searched and things like that. As soon as they read like I think the name is common. The last name is common. Of Ahmed. As soon as they read the last name, everything would change for her, and I'm just like, that's awful. Like I discovered that as a kid because it's really weird because my dad like thinks I changed in college. It's like no, I just talked to diverse people when I was a kid. Dad reads Churches a lot too. Yeah, I just talked to diverse people when I was a child. I made these worldviews myself. I didn't suddenly get woke in college. I get why, but still funny. Yeah. Ahmed is very common. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was a very common last name. So I wouldn't give anything out about her. Yeah, and there was a time that her dad like forced her to like wear a headscarf and stuff, and she'd take it off for school, and then when she like hear that her dad was coming to pick her up, she'd really quickly put it on and stuff. And I didn't know, like at the time I didn't have like maturity to kind of deal with that, but I did internalize it as just like that sucks that there's this weird like things with religion, things with society. She didn't want to wear it because she wanted to fit in more and didn't want to be uh discriminated against as much. She was like 14 at the time, from like 13 to 14. I was 13 to 16, I guess, around that age range where I knew her the most. And it was interesting because the school I went to was run by Turkish people, so we had a lot of Turkish people, and then we had like definitely like Asian parents that want their kids to do super well, but they couldn't afford private school, so they went to this charter school. My opinion on racism is weird considering how I spent most of my life in Asian populated areas. So there were a lot of diverse people in Lisa Academy, at least. I don't know. I just talked, and I didn't even talk. I just listened. I just listened to other people, and it's so it's like really hard. Like this is a deep topic. This is a deep topic, but like hearing other people that like want to speak on behalf of minorities, and then you can tell that they've never had a friend or actually talked to people of that minority. Like you can tell they don't actually interact with anybody that isn't like them, which is like fine. I don't want them to be racist or whatever, but like I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird when I see people that like don't that want to talk on their behalf and support them, but can't act like they're just normal people too. I don't know how to explain that. They used to be racist towards each other so much I didn't know if it was race related at all. I thought they were just being dicks to each other. Deep talk dick. Yeah, different families do that differently. You're not supposed to force people, but some do. Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. It's weird looking back in the past. Patronizing. Patronizing's the word. This is true. Patronizing. That's kind of the word I'm looking for. Like I don't know, treating people like they're their children to be protected, and like I don't know, speaking for them instead, cuz speaking for people when you haven't actually talked to them one on one and heard their experiences. Infantilizing, yes, that too. Because I've seen that before, like currently, like there's like Talkamastan, like obviously with the Palestine hashtags and like who should post in it, what you should post in it. It's like if you are an artist having a sale to donate to Gaza and things like that, you shouldn't use the Pakistan tag because that needs to be for Pakistan people. And someone's like, well, I don't know about this. What does this count? It's like, well, talk to someone who is not Pakistan. It's not Pakistan. You said Pakistan, so Palestine. Jesus Christ. Fucking, you said it earlier. Palestine. Fuck. Fuck. It's like you should talk to someone who's from Palestine and see what they say. And they were just like, well, I don't know this. And it's like, there's no consensus. Just like, talk to a real person. Hashtags don't work that way. I mean, they can work that way if people. You can say in the hashtag, like, please don't post this. It needs to have news or direct funds, things like that. Like, it's fine to ask for that, but it was more in the comments that I'm talking about that, like, people, we're saying, like, if you're unsure about something, find someone who is Palestinian and talk to them. Or friends that you have or things like that. Like, it's weird. That happened with BLM hashtags when I got flooded with black squares. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that too. That was a contentious topic as well. Yeah, it's just there's so much that could be solved. Like there's goodwill. There's goodwill Hashtags are keyword, nothing more. Well, I mean, hashtags in Mastodon work a little different than hashtags in Twitter. It's not like a trending thing. It is chronological. You are chronologically removing something from the timeline. So being chronological is a whole different thing. But yeah, but there's just a lot of things like people having good intentions, but like not just observing. Like you don't even have to talk to someone who's like that. You just have to listen. You need to listen to people. That if it's a problem with other people or a problem that other people have, you should listen to them. You should be quiet and listen to them. And absorb the information. There's a lot of things in life that I'm just like, just listen. Listen and then absorb. Like I'll be in servers a lot of the time and I won't say a lot, but I'm looking and I'm listening and I'm learning a lot about like the people and the culture and things that are going on. I'm usually very informed because I either search things if it's like support stuff and things like that. Like I don't have to talk and ask the questions if I just, listen for a while and observe. I spend a lot of time reading things. The way of the lurker. Yeah, the way of the lurker. Yeah. Lurking has benefits in terms of just like it's good. That's the reason I appreciate lurkers and stuff too. Like when they do eventually talk, if they do, they've been there. They've paid attention. I don't know. Like I said, all these fucking times, these stupid topics get too deep. That's why I can't be a corporate VTuber. I can't talk about stuff like that. Yeah. It's just a difference in stuff. Like my instinct is to it's also a lot easier to avoid social landmines if you observe things first before trying to contribute. Yes. It did kind of come from first being conflict avoidant of making sure I didn't do something wrong by observing stuff, but now it's just kind of become like a thing, especially on controversial and or emotional topics. Yes. Like take the time to read it. Like if someone's typing a lot and it's very emotional, let them type. Let them finish what they're saying. Because I know someone who is really careful with their words, so they take a long time to type, and you just let them type it first. For me, the observing before talking is the autism. I just do that. Sometimes there are a lot of things that I'm like, I don't think I'm autistic, but I don't know. Maybe I learned things from you. I'm not sure. There may be behaviors that I've learned from you. I don't know. I have been a sponge for most of my life. I'm definitely a sponge in terms of gathering information and mannerisms and things like that. It's only now in like my 30s that I'm like sort of defining I am me, I am who I am. That I've been more vocal about that, but for a long time I've been a sponge. Learning behaviors from autistic siblings is a thing, yeah. I think some of those things are also just anxiety and depression. Yeah, they're all a lot of times if you have mental illnesses, like you are more prone for other ones as well, especially anxiety and depression are very easy to be prone to with things like autism and ADHD. And I guess bipolar. Bipolar sucks. Bipolar fucking sucks. But obviously I say this because that is my thing. I have allistic friends that have autistic sibs. What is allistic again? I forgot. I knew what that meant, but I have forgotten again. It has been a while since I've heard that term. I forgot. Not autistic. Oh, okay. Plus, minor forms of things can slip under the radar and just seem like personality quirks without a professional diagnosis. True, yes. Because there definitely is like, um, brain. yeah, there's a lot of things that I thought were personality quirks or just that I was lazy, and then it's explained a lot by ADHD. But when I was trying to get diagnosed, I was basically told I was a hysterical female. Thank you very much. I didn't ask. I just want to know if I had ADHD or not. Fuck you. So eventually I need to go to a different place and see if I can get diagnosed for that. But um yeah, learning things from siblings, especially because I was very much a sponge, and then we were attached at the hip for a very long time. So I definitely, when I went to like Lisa, I started to be a little more independent. People still try to diagnose people with that. I mean, he didn't say hysteria, but he wrote like a 1-page, 1.5-page creative writing assignment about how I'm morose and sad, and I probably already in idle lifestyle, apathetically, or I don't know what the fuck he said. It's fuck it, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out and look at it. I think I've done this before, but we're already in the deep topic, so let's go for it. Let's see. Important. Which one is it? Report. Final. Let's see. What did he say? Deep topic. Did my music stop as well? Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Eh, shit. It did end. Deltarune. Okay, let's see. Nope. That's not what it was. There's a lot of other stuff written. Because I just did some random test in a room without any fucking things. Alright, summary. Nina's profile indicates the presence of intense mistrust of others, morose sadness, and a consequent tendency to withdraw from social relationships. She may evince periodic behavioral eccentricities, occasional magical thinking, and frequent depersonalization anxieties. She probably has become a detached observer of her immediate environment, growing increasingly remote from needed sources of emotional support and gratification. Her strong desire for closeness and affection is often self-proactively denied, leading to feelings of loss and emptiness. In effect, she has learned to avoid as many personal obligations as possible because commitments to others constitute a potential threat. Further, her fear of involvement with others may create reoccurring anxiety and depression. Isolation as a defense leads to periods of dysphoria and a pervasive disharmony of mood. When periods of solitude are prolonged, they are likely to be interspersed with painful feelings of loneliness and depersonalization. Moreover, her over-concern with social rebuff may be intensified by her tendency to both anticipate and elicit rejection from others. Despite her strong desire to relate to others, however, she often denies this need and seeks a safe measure of interpersonal distance. She may frequently assume a passive interpersonal role. Hold on. I gotta sleep through the night, I think. Is that nighttime? Pause. Nighttime. Beep. Although she may frequently assume a passive interpersonal role in which she submits to the desires of others to meet her dependency needs. Although strongly dependent on nurturing persons or institutions, she may be, just trying to make sure I didn't have that. She may be, I'm gonna get out of bed. Everyone can deal with it. They can sleep if they want to. Okay. She may be assuming increasing peripheral social and vocational roles. She already may have, this one's a big one. She already may have withdrawn into a meaningless, ineffectual, and idle life pattern. This woman's self-image of weakness, fragility, and ineffectuality may make the ordinary stresses and responsibility of life seem excessively demanding. In part, her passive lifestyle may stem from general behavioral apathy, easy fatigability, and low energy level. Her sluggish behavior and affective blandness may serve to restrain and proactively cloak underlying anxiety, anger, and depression. Her profile indicates she is experienced moderate intense hypomanic period. Abruptly changing moods may ensue, in which short spells of tight control are followed by expressions of hopelessness and then by brief periods of boundless energy. These variable moods characterize her behavior as she tries to convince both herself and others that all will be well. Additionally, Nina appears to be suffering from a generalized anxiety disorder of moderate intensity, perhaps at a level in accord with her general psychological state. Among her likely symptoms are fatigue, insomnia, gastrointestinal pains, distractibility, and pervasive social disquiet. Basically, shy and lacking in self-esteem, she may be apprehensive about trivial matters. Moreover, she may express equally worrisome concerns about her attractiveness and sexual adequacy. Also worthy of attention is her view of herself as a weak, fragile, and inadequate person, unable to meet the everyday tasks of life competently or with ease. This view represents a generalized deficient in self-confidence that is aggravated by the habit of belittling her own abilities. Much of this self-disparaging has little basis in reality, however, and may be conceived as a strategy by which she elicits praise and support and assurances that she is worthy and loved. Shy and lacking in self-esteem. Does that sound like me? Does this sound like me? By the way, I talked to him for an hour on the phone, and then I answered bubble sheets. He, didn't talk to me one-on-one about anything. This all comes from me having bubble sheets and cliff notes from my psychologist and therapist who were saying that I was doing very well recently. I was doing very well. And their cliff notes were not, like, he asked more questions about the cliff notes because he didn't have enough information. So he went off of a bubble sheet and created this long creative writing assignment. Like, he was writing about a character. And I'm like, is that what you do in psychology? I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. And I went there not for a psychological evaluation. I went to say, do I have ADHD? To which basically, a little bit stuff. But basically it's just saying that I'm so distressed from life that I'm showing ADHD symptoms, but I don't have ADHD because in a room with no outward distractions, I could press a button when an X appeared. That was the test. If I have ADHD or not. Yeah, this makes it sound like he'd been observing you for months or years. Yeah, no, he has a she may, because he doesn't fucking know. He hasn't talked to me. I don't think I could handle seeing a review of myself like that. Honestly, though, why write all that out? Because, like, who's that help? Yeah, like, what the fuck? It sounds like it took longer to write the evaluation than it took to actually evaluate you. Yeah, like, that's all we did for the ADHD. We did an IQ test, and then we had, like, 3 different tests on a really old program where you pressed a button when a 1 appeared, and you tried to not press it when a 2 appeared. Or an X. Just 3 different versions of that. And then, like, quick math. Like, you had to, like, cross out all 3s, and then add them together, and I don't know how well I did on that. A lot of tests that were not talking to me about, like, my symptoms and things like that in my past. It was just binary tests, and then somehow it ended up with that. I was just like, and then I was supposed to have a call to, like, talk to them about it with a report, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking get in that call, because I'm about to bite someone's head off. Who the fuck do you think you are? You didn't talk to me. You don't know me. You'd think at some point they would just write, I don't know, maybe she has ADHD, maybe not. More observation required instead of trying to fill out a 500-word essay. Yeah. These tests sound a bit counterintuitive because ADHD people do well with games and challenges. They do well with games and challenges. And part of ADHD is, like, with distractions in the room, do you get distracted? Multiple tasks and stuff. But I was just in a room where my only task and focus was one thing. There was nothing else to get distracted by. Like, because at first I'm like, I guess that's what it is. I don't have ADHD, but I hate this, like, thing. And then I realized, like, no, that's not. I answered a bubble sheet, which I answered more negatively just because I answered negatively. it doesn't mean that just because I answer more negatively about myself doesn't mean that impacts the way I actually conduct myself. I have a difference in the way that I will always rate myself as not doing as well, but that doesn't affect me as strongly as it would if you just read numbers on a paper of what I've written or a bubble of 5 different bubbles. That doesn't define who I am. And I answer things strangely. I'm kind of weird. But like, I'm not that. I'm not whatever that was. Like, it's weird. It sounds like a better test would be click on the button correctly 100 times in a row. But in the background, a circus performance and an orchestra playing. Honestly, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So, and you have to wait 6 months before before you can, retry that. And that was a year ago. So, I would have to, I don't know. Okay, it's day. Is this Blue Moon tonight? People have left the game and stuff. Oh, Pokebreed not working? I can't get out of my chair. Something lagged. I can't get out of my chair. Ah! Like, it really makes me not want to go after a diagnosis again. Even though it might be helpful to me. It really makes me not want to. Because it's just insane. Absolutely insane that they do that for someone I've never talked to. Like, I talked to a little bit, but I don't know if it was him or if it was a different psychologist. Ugh. I can't get in the game. I'm like stuck. I'm stuck. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some of those kinds of eyelashes are tended to scare people away. Yeah. Because they have to be like... Oh yeah, it kicked a bunch of people off. Server's dying. When it's the blue moon period soon. Let's see if they said anything in Minecraft chat. Everyone's in the call, ready for it. Restarting. Oh, hi, Bumby. Okay, I just wrote in there. Okay, let me cancel. Yeah, everyone's gonna have fun with the blue moon. I'm sure talking about my psychological state. That's why I can't be a corporate VTuber, because I talk about deep talk bits way too often, because I should just not do just chatting, but it just happens all the time. Connecting to chat? What do you mean, Twitch? What do you mean connecting to chat? Is my internet fucked up? Okay, thank you, Twitch, for reconnecting to chat. My tongue hurts because it's touching my mouth and I haven't been talking for a while. Or talking this much for a while. The stream's still going. Okay, it's just Twitch. Twitch, not you. Your outlets for your thoughts? Yeah, it is an outlet for my thoughts. It's true. It's true. It replaces Twitter void posting because people are actually listening. Time for sleep. Well, I don't know if time for sleep. Are you? You time for sleep? It is time for, like, probably wrap up the stream. It's been 2.5 hours. I've just been talking about bullshit. God no. God no for you, God no for me. I wish I had an inlet for my thought. An inlet for your thoughts. You just need to let it out. Yeah, it's only 7 p.m. Yeah, it's about 9. I gotta go regardless. Take care. Oh, also. Almost 10 for you. I hate when psychs treat patients like computer programs. Just an NPC or whatever that terminology is. Just not a real person. You're just some AI. Like they're looking for a formula instead of the person themselves. Yup, that's definitely a thing. Wish my hand would actually connect with my face, but because I'm tall, it puts my hand in a different position. Because this is me grabbing my cheek. Yeah, it is as my brain's going. It's time for getting off and then probably being in the Blue Moon call. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for listening to me talk about random bullshit. So you're having problems? Just stop. Yeah, just stop. Stop talking about it. My mom says it'll be okay. I'm just like, you don't know that. It's not gonna be okay. But yeah. Okay, that's enough. What Trey calls Ovid talk. I don't remember what it stands for. Basically, he's like, I'm tapping out. I'm talking about this. Yeah, we got to come back and talk for a little bit. So I'll try and stream something later. But for now, bye bye.